And welcome inside 302 Sports here at the Delcastle Invitational. I'm Benny Mitchell. With me today, my broadcast partner, Josh DeFilippis, and we are mat side for today's action. Josh, this tournament has become the bellwether of Delaware High School wrestling of what might happen in the end of February.
Hey, listen, it used to be Milford back in the day, where we get everybody together from all the schools in the state, upstate, downstate. Let's get them together. Let's see where everything shakes out. The rankings just came out. I'm sure the rankings held true the entire day. Benny, what do you think?
No. We had some upsets today. We had at least one number one two number ones went down today here in this tournament. And make sure our sound's good. There we go.
I get antsy, Benny. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I get to moving and tapping.
I think the matchup for today is going to be 138 pounds, where we're going to see Logan King, who just dropped down to 138 from 144. He was the number 5 ranked at 144, and he's in the finals. He knocked off Dominic Spinato, and then J.J. Spence, the sophomore from Cesar Rodney, knocked off the number 1 wrestler last week on Saturday, moved to number 2, came in today and knocked off the number 1, the new number 1.
Listen, guys feel it. They feel the intensity of the season picking up, right? I mean, they guys are on a mission. They want to get on that podium at the end of the season, and it starts today. It started last Saturday. We're locked in, and guys are getting after it. It's very exciting. This is a big, big night if you're looking to make a name for yourself in Delaware wrestling.
On the cameras, I got Jordan Hughes up top, Eric Donato mat side. Again, I'm Benny Mitchell with Josh DeFilippis.
Looks like we're ready to get started here. Julian Phillips from William Penn. He's a junior taking on Jaden Udy. Is that how we say that, Benny?
Jaden Udy, yes, sir.
Jaden Udy.
And we are underway at 106 pounds. Udy, the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state. Phillips, number 4. Phillips knocked off Ryan Ferrister, who he lost to back at the Milford Invitational. Had a big win today in the semifinals.
Phillips looks very comfortable here. He's almost waiting, you know.
He did that in the semis.
Yep, just sort of wait. I mean, I believe Phillips as a kid last year. He's a junior. I watched him at there was a tournament. He backflipped out of a move. He's very comfortable, very
athletic.
Very athletic.
He was a 13-pounder last year, now down to 106.
It's an overhook and an overtie here.
All right, Udy lets him go, puts back to his feet, looking for a shot here. 1:05 to go in the first period. No score, double leg by Udy right on the edge.
I can see Phillips work a whizzer here, but he's
switch it
very
off to a
comfortable.
single, yeah.
Phillips is scrambling here, or hanging tough, not necessarily scrambling, just a whizzer and look in and out of a bad position. That's
he has got big time strength for a 106-pounder.
And you can kind of see why he's okay with sort of letting his opponent come to him, right? Letting him get deep in on a shot, and he can sort of fight it off and maybe sneak a takedown out of it. Coach Joe Arcangelo for William Penn.
Still no score here. First period, 106 pounds, our first match of the 2026 Delcastle Invitational final round. Like I said, the bellwether of Delaware wrestling coming in the next couple. Oh, almost an ankle pick there by Udy. Phillips, a little deep on that hook.
Want to see him bang his head and shorten those arms up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. But again, he's not. I mean, he's moving. He's trying to score, but he's doing it very controlled. He's not. You know, he's working through the position. That's a tough takedown.
That's a takedown there for Phillips. He goes up 3-0 here as time ticks away in the first period. It's going to move us to the second 3-0 lead for Julian Phillips, the William Penn Colonial Jr.
Udy will defer to Phillips here, and Phillips is going to take neutral. Which, again, why not? I mean,
right.
Why not? You're up 3-0 now. He's really got to come to you.
And a caution. Not having a swim. A lot of cautions today.
I like to see that. I mean, listen, you get you get a few of them. You know, why not? Why not try to take a shot and beat the whistle if you can every once in a while.
3-0 lead for Julian Phillips here. First match of the night. Third place matches going on to our right. Fifth place matches going on to our left.
Phillips has got this underhook, and Udi, again, kind of clamping down on the overhook and over-tying on the other side. But Phillips is able to, again, sort of weather the storm and sneak a takedown here. He's up 6-0 in the second. Looking to get the work on top. Working a half and a cross wrist here. And there's something about a guy like Phillips who just, I mean, the slow, again, he's very explosive at times, but this like he's just on you like a blanket.
Right.
And he's just wearing you down. He's not necessarily in a hurry, but everything he does, you're feeling.
Under a minute to go here in the second period. 6-0 lead for Phillips in the red singlet representing the William Penn Colonials. Defending Blue Hen Conference Flight A champions. Very senior-heavy team this year. If Joe Arcangelo is going to do it, might have to be this year.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, they're making waves all day. I'm hearing that William Penn cheering section go crazy. Udi. Man, Phillips is
unable to
tough.
hold him down. I saw Phillips in the quarter stay flat on his back by Connor Herman, just able to fight out of it.
There's something about a guy that has a slow heart rate. You know, like he doesn't necessarily get worked up. I mean, that's a position you see a lot of guys, they'll freak out, and before, they sort of wrestle themselves onto their back,
right.
Instead of just kind of, wrestle through the position. Slow it down. Find your way out. Phillips seems like a guy that something maybe clicked in the offseason.
Something's clicked in the last month.
Yeah.
I mean, he's beaten some people that Ferriser beat him at the Milford Invitational.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you see it year in and year out. Guys just sort of figure it out. It's like, oh, well.
Oh, nice Granby roll by Udi. Unable to score on it, though.
Just gets a swipe and nothing more.
And now the swipes are going here. Looking for the fall here with 4 seconds to go in the second. Man gets it.
It's a stick.
Julian Phillips with the pin.
That is big.
Knocking off the number 1 seed.
That is really big. Wow. Great match by Phillips. Just cool as a cucumber, too.
That's going to move us to 113 pounds. We're going to see a rematch of Wednesday night.
Now, this was a match Ben Donato, he controlled it, obviously.
Right.
Did he get the tech fall?
He got the tech fall second period.
Okay. I mean, if you're Pearson, I think this isn't the last time you're going to see Donato. By no means do you give up on it, but I think every time you get to touch Donato, you're filing things away, right? So you're going to see him a lot this year, and you have to set realistic goals. Look, obviously, if you beat Donato, you beat Donato. It's fantastic. That's
right.
what you want. But you're going to have to do it at the end of the year as well. So
when it's most important.
When it's most important. So today is a big day for Pearson. You get to get your hands on Donato again. You get to, try some stuff. This is shaping up to be a good match. I mean, very excited to see it.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout because they're going to finish all of the 106 rounds before they start the 113. So we'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. Welcome to Surf Bagel.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to 302 Sports at the Delcastle Invitational. And clock ticks down on the other 106 third place match. Brian Farrisher comes away with a 2-1 lead for the Milford Buccaneers. We're going to move to 113. We've already talked about it. It's number 1, the defending state champion, Ben Donato. He has tech ball or pinned everybody in the state that he has wrestled so far this year. And he's up against Michael Pearson, number 3 ranked wrestler at 113. Probably going to move up to 2 after his upset win over Moore today in the semifinals. Pearson, a junior. These two just wrestled on Wednesday night with Donato getting a tech ball in the second period. And how much Ben Donato have you seen?
I watched the broadcast.
So nothing live yet.
Nothing live. I'm very excited to see Ben Donato. I've heard his name a lot, obviously, on the broadcast.
Put your seatbelt on.
Oh, good, good. That's what I like. He placed at the Beast this year. Is that correct?
8th at the Beast.
8th at the Beast. That's obviously a gigantic accomplishment.
Right. Second this year at the Ray Oliver tournament over in at McDonough School, which is a pretty big Maryland tournament.
Is he up from last year, weight class-wise?
Up 1 weight class.
He looks big. He looks big. He looks strong. I'm excited to see it in person.
So here we go. Ben Donato in the black, Caesar Rodney singlet. Michael Pearson in the gray and red of Smyrna. Rival schools here. One of the biggest rivalries in the state. The Smyrna Eagles and the Caesar Rodney Riders. They're at it at 113 pounds. One of 2 riders we're going to see in the finals.
Now, do you think Pearson and Donato, they wrestle in the offseason a lot against each other, too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't something that they're accustomed to seeing each other.
Yeah, and they know each other personally. Right. They know each other well.
Good.
And there you go, right across that thigh. Take down Ben Donato. Gives him the free release. He's up 3-1.
Again, this is something, that's a good snap by Pearson there going out of bounds. This is something you want to see Pearson not give, like it could get out of hand. He just got teched less than a week ago, right? So you don't want to break mentally. This is something where you have to hang in there.
He is down right now.
It's like an elbow. Looked like it happened maybe going out of bounds, obviously. I didn't see what it was. Looks like he's a lot of discomfort over there, though. He's got 2-minute injury time before a decision will have to be made here. Hopefully he's able to get back up, or hopefully he's okay, first and foremost, obviously.
Trying to get our other camera straightened out here. A little bit of a connection problem. And it's going to be an injury default. Pearson will not be able to continue. And Ben Donato is going to be your 113-pound Delcastle Invitational champion. Sportsmanship there as he goes over to make sure he's.
Well, you hope,
all right.
You hope Pearson's okay. He's having a great tournament, and
And we're now underway at 120 pounds. Pearson able to walk off the mat under his own power, which is always a good thing. And we're underway here in the navy blue. That's Gabe Campanelli. He's the defending 113-pound state champion. And he's up against the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, Mason Milligan of First State Military Academy, the first ever First State Military Academy wrestler to be ranked number 1 in the state.
That's got to feel good. I mean, that's got to feel good. They got obviously a newer school. I mean, you think about the rest of the state, but being the first to be number 1 it's a good feeling.
Campanelli in on a single leg. Reaches across for 2. And gets a takedown. 3 for Campanelli. Campanelli was the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, but got beat at a tournament by Cole Perrin of Delaware Military. And that moved Mason Milligan up to number 1. Campanelli, the number 3 ranked wrestler in the state for the Sal's.
Milligan's leg's a little tied up here. You want to see him get that knee forward, maybe start building up his base here. 43 seconds left in the first period. Maybe try to get an escape, get on the board. That head up off the mat.
30 to go here in the first period. Campanelli had a tech fall in the state finals last year. Dominated the 113-pound weight class.
As a freshman.
Yeah, and now he has a cradle.
Yeah.
8th grade year was at Tatnall, transferred to Slasianum for his freshman year.
Anytime you're on bottom and you got a guy that's very comfortable just,
right.
sticking to you, it's tough. It's a tough place to be.
You ride him like a backpack right now.
That's a backpack ride.
And that's going to be a stall call on Campanelli as the period comes to an end. So we'll move to the second period. 3-0 lead for Gabe Campanelli, the Slasianum sophomore. And he's going to take bottom here to start the second period. At 120 pounds, we've crowned 2 champs already. And Julian
to stand him up here and start from his feet. Give him the escape.
What I like to call the free release.
Is that what it's called, free release?
That's what I call it.
I like it. That's good. Free release. My favorite is you let him get down, get set.
Yes.
And then stand him up.
That's part of the mind game.
I love it.
You're watching 302 Sports live. Matt Side from Delcastle here in Wilmington on Benny Mitchell. He's Josh DeFilippis. You may have heard him the other night at the St. Mark's St. George's match with Nick Alessandrini. And then on shot is Campanelli, and he hits another takedown.
Yeah, I think Campanelli, maybe he woke up one day and said, I'm a returning state guy.
I don't want to be number 3 anymore.
Number 3, man. Let me get on this. Let me get at the top of the board here, and I like it. That's good.
At the end of the night, folks, we will pick a Delaware DE 302 Outstanding Wrestler sponsored by the U.S. Military National Guard.
Got a caution here on the bottom man on Milligan.
Just getting a little bit of a head start. You get 2 of them. Kind of like timeouts. You don't want to take them with you, right?
Right, yeah. I'm a big fan of it. If it can be done, some guys are really good at beating that whistle, man. And,
And here we go. Minute 25 and counting on the clock. 7-0 lead for Campanelli. And Milligan gets the escape.
Yeah, it's the one thing about getting the stalling call on top early in the first period. You got to make a decision pretty quickly there. You got to let him go.
And you don't want to give him the 1-and-1, the stalling call and the escape.
Correct, yeah, I'm with you there. And you see it a lot. Milligan kind of turning it on here. Good fakes, trying to get Campanelli to, maybe move his feet a little bit. Take a bad shot.
Oh, Campanelli able to get in on that leg. Looking for another takedown here on the edge of the mat. Sweeps across to a double. And that's going to be another takedown for Campanelli. He goes up 10-1. 35 and counting here in the second period.
Are you aware of a history these guys may have had?
I don't think they've met that, I know, unless it was an off-season match.
Sure, okay.
Nothing in high school. Slasianum, the number 1 ranked team in Division I. and we'll have a potentially dangerous with 12 ticks to go on the clock in the second period.
If you're Milligan here, I mean, there's plenty of time. You still have a whole third period. I mean, you just have to get to work. And
You definitely want to get one here.
Got to get one. There's plenty of time, 13 seconds. At least threaten. If Campanelli has a stalling call, let's get up to our feet. Let's make him return us at the very least.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the second period. Moves us to the third and final period. 10-1 lead for Gabe Campanelli. It's going to be Milligan's choice, and he's going to take bottom. So we've already had 2 number ones go down this weekend in the early rounds, and now it looks like a third.
It's definitely on the ropes.
Could go down, yeah.
Yep. Again, 2 minutes, anything can happen. I'm a body posture guy. I like to look at how guys carrying himself.
And that's going to be a second caution on Milligan. So the next time he cautions, that is a point. Underway here in the third. 10-1 lead for Gabe Campanelli. And this is a position he got himself stuck in earlier in the match.
This is where you want to be. This is it. Get up, get to your feet, make him return you. And then, again, maybe you get the 1-and-1. Obviously, he gets 1. But that stalling call is not just for top position.
Right.
Now it's in neutral, And again, you're not going to win the match on a stalling call, but you can put a little pressure on Campanelli where now he has to engage.
Exactly.
He can't.
Milligan is a 2-time Delcastle Invitational champion. And he is in on a single leg trying to turn the corner here.
In a good spot. Campanelli's got a whizzer. He's fighting. Looks like a.
Oh, it turns into a quarter Nelson.
Yeah, he's got a quarter Nelson.
Now he gets to the ankle, looking to attack behind. Approaching a minute to go in the match. Under a minute. And we go out of bounds.
Stalling call there on Campanelli.
And that's going to be a point for Milligan. 10-3 is your score.
I think at this point, 10-3. You got 57 seconds. Let's keep the pressure on here. Again, this is, you're the number 1 ranked guy, and it stings a little to fall, but it's not the end.
It's better to fall here than end of February.
So some little things we could focus on here. Like he's threatening to score a lot. I mean, again, we're filing things away.
Out of bounds, your referee, Clint Ferrazzo, is a 2-time state champ from Caravel.
Only a 2-time?
Only 2.
Milligan's looking to do something big here, I
might
think.
get another stall call. I think he is.
Yep.
He does.
Coach Davis fired up here, and I get it. You got to go to bat for your guy, but I believe that's the right call.
I almost had him on roller skates, it seemed like. Right?
Yeah. Milligan's going to lose a point here on a – it's not a caution, huh? Okay.
Shot by Milligan, double leg. Comes out to a single.
He's going to need to take
15
it
to
the
go. Tables the leg.
That's going to be
Trying to reach across for 2. 8 seconds to go. Brings him up mid-level.
3. No.
And keeps the whizzer in.
Wow.
And that's going to be your final score.
Hey, good match.
Gabe Campanelli wins the title 10-4 at 120 pounds.
Good match. Again, listen, Mason Milligan, he's the number 1 ranked guy, and it's January.
That's right.
It's January. That was a tough match, and I think he did some good things there towards the end. So.
Campanelli is the number 1 seed in this tournament, so.
Oh, was I reading that wrong?
He was the number 1 seed. He's just not ranked number 1.
Ranked number 1. Gotcha. Okay. Well, Campanelli's a dog, man. That was a tough match for him. So he wrestled tough.
So we're going to move to 126. And we're going to see another Smyrna Eagle here in Colton Price. And he's going to be up against a state champ as an 8th grader, but has finished second as a freshman and a sophomore in Dominic Lucian. I think we're finishing up a match. Now we're getting awards.
Yeah, we're doing awards now. It's like Phillips on top of the podium down there. So 106.
Lucian won a state title in 8th grade when he was at Tower Hill.
Wow.
Made the move over to Salesianum, where he's been a 2-time runner-up. Last year at 120, lost to Anthony Andrews. And this year he's at 126. Lucian right away in on a takedown. The Sal's early on in this final round kind of showing their strength, aren't they?
Sure. I mean, they're a solid team. Obviously, they're ranked the top team and
defending state champions.
Defending state champs.
Ranked number 1 to start this season. Beat Caesar Rodney
well
2 weeks ago.
For years, right? I mean, they're a great program.
Got that bar, got the tilt, getting the swipes. Now looking to rotate the hips on top of that bar.
Yep, hold on to the bar.
Looks like his headgear's seen better days.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Is that
I
can't
thought
tell
it
if
was
that's a design. That
no,
might actually be a
no.
design.
I think when you get closer, you'll notice it's
It's weathered.
Yes, just weathered a little bit.
Huh.
Going for the fall, and he
get it.
gets it.
Wow.
Dominic Lucian with the pin at 126 shows his dominance here at the Delcastle Invitational. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout because we got to finish the matches on the other side. We'll be right back.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned...
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area. For dependable HVAC services, give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air. Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Delcastle High School, home of the Cougars. We're here for the Delcastle Invitational, the 2026 edition. And I want to thank Jeff Hughes, athletic director and head coach here at Delcastle, letting us come in here and bring you this finals round. Got us all set up today, got us hooked up on the internet. Got me a nice table, mat side.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Hughes has been around a long time. Long time, runs a good program. He's a good coach. Kids love him.
Former Colonial, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
He's watching his alma mater. Have a good day here today. I believe they're in second place. I can check on that real quick. Yes, they're in second place, but they're about 60-some points behind the Sal's.
Tell you, William Penn, year after year, they make waves. They're a tough team. Tough team. I mean, we got a Colonial coming up here in the finals. I think our next match, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to have his hands for Kaquan Holland. I mean, we just talked a few minutes ago about Dominic Lucien. Well, Holland's going to have the man that beat him last year in the state finals, and Anthony Andrews, the Sussex Tech senior, headed to Campbell University when he's done here in Delaware.
Okay.
Got an opportunity to coach the young man when he was younger in my Henlip and Hammers Wrestling Club. We actually practiced right where he ended up going to high school.
Look at that.
Sussex Tech Ravens.
Well, again, you know, when you're looking at if you're Holland, and obviously Anthony Andrews has a reputation. Yep. He has a name behind him. I mean, realistically, and this is easier said than done, Andrews has the pressure on him, right? I mean, there's no all Holland has to do is, show up, wrestle, and take a couple shots, man. If you get an opportunity to take a shot, take that shot, because why the heck not?
Andrews last year won in the ultimate ride-out to beat Lucien. I believe it was a 3-2 final.
I think you're right.
I thought last year's finals were one of the best. Not the best, but one of the best we've seen in a while. And I think to tell you, the class of 2025 was very talented. We lost a lot of really good wrestlers to graduation.
Yes.
A lot of multiple time state champs in that class.
You know, there's every sport, every state is going to ebb and flow, right, with skill. And last year, I think you're right. I think last year's finals were, I mean, it was solid. It was entertaining. You had some big milestones happening. Right. Malachi Stratton getting, I think, 200?
The all-time record, 202.
It's insane.
Eddie Radicke getting his 5th state title. Yep. Trevor Copes getting his 2nd, but after being in the finals 5 times. Both him and Radicke made it as 8th graders. So here we go, 132 pounds. And let's not forget Luke Spohr, who missed a year, most of his junior and senior year, and ended up winning 2 titles before he was done and finishing 2nd the other time.
I'm a big fan of any time you get, up north, there's a few rivalries. Penn and St. Mark's. I was very excited to see Spohr and Frankie Norris.
Frankie Norris is here today.
I did see him. Still looks like he's ready to go.
It doesn't look a bit different. A little heavier.
A little heavier. But he could go. I'm sure he could go if he needed to.
And once he gets 21, 22, that ability to go will just
it slows down a little bit.
Dissipate.
It sure does.
So here we go, 132 pounds. Anthony Andrews in the black. Taquan Holland in the white, representing the William Penn Colonials. Not that far from here.
Hey, right down the road. So is Holland not ranked? Am I saying that correct?
He is not.
He
took some tough losses.
Yep.
He'll be back in his rankings this week. This is, like I said, this is the bellwether.
This is fantastic. Again, you find yourself against a defending state champ here in the finals. This is where you want to be. Good defense there by Holland. Scrambling out of a single leg right back to his feet.
Wrist snap by Andrews. Andrews keeps really good position. He's hard to score on. Hence the ultimate rideout victory last year in the state finals. Staying on our feet. No score here. Andrews with the slide-by attempt.
If you're Holland, you know everything about Andrews, I'm sure. You've seen him, you've heard him, your friends are telling you, he won a state champ, ultimate rideout, he got this, he's number one, he's that. And if you're Andrews, maybe you don't know anything about Holland, right? Like you don't know a thing about him. I'm sure Andrews is fine with that, but that comes back to Holland being the pressure's on Andrews right now. You just have to wrestle, man.
Yeah, I remember his sophomore year, he lost to Malachi Stratton.
Right, okay.
In the state finals. And in the conference. The conference final was an ultimate rideout that Stratton got.
Holland's tough, man. He's able to go into a split there, defend the single leg. That's something that not a lot of guys can do. A little rubbery, You got to be a little rubbery.
No score here at 132 pounds.
I will say, though, Andrews is attacking. He is getting after it, and I'm sure the refs are taking notice of that. That's maybe shot number 3 by Andrews.
He's really working that underhook on his right side, Holland's left side. High crotch attempt, left-handed high crotch by Andrews. He gets the takedown. He goes up 3-0.
That's something. That's the difference between a guy that's at the top of the state, somebody that can shoot a great shot from both sides, right? It almost catches you off guard when somebody's able to fire off a high crotch to the opposite side, because you just don't see it all the time.
We're going to see another Sussex Tech Raven coming up here after this at 138 pounds, Logan King.
That's a great first period by both guys. Truly, Holland did some good stuff there, defending out of some bad positions and getting back to a neutral area.
So Andrews defers. Holland's choice. He takes defense. He's going down. Referee, former Coach Brainerd at Archmere. He has hung up the green and white and put on the stripes.
Did you ever do any reffing, Benny?
I did. I did for about 12 years.
Did you?
Yes.
What level?
I did some varsity matches.
Did you? 12 years. You had to like it a little bit, right?
It was all right.
Yeah. It's got to be. You know who I've talked to is Senator
Buxton.
Yeah, and he's like, man, it really prepared me to be a politician, because half the people are going to love what I do and half the people are going to hate it. But that's a lot. In a situation like this, it's got to be a little bit of pressure. But if you're trying to do the right thing, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. When you were starting out, is it tough to not get caught up just watching the action?
Getting in position. That was the biggest thing to learn. Was you're standing there watching, and the next thing you know, you're in the wrong spot on the mat. This time the caution is going to go against Andrews. And now Coach Layfield is going to come to the table, and he's going to have a discussion about cautions.
Yeah, he's good at this.
All right, so we're going to try one more time. Maybe this one will be a true start. And we're off. Escape by Holland, 3-1. I think Andrews is probably happy to be on his feet.
I think you're right. I think he's he's smooth. He is just smooth. He's nice and low. He works some good fakes to get, have Holland moving backwards, and can't really get comfortable, and then he's able to sneak a shot in. Just locking in on a good position, nice and low.
Minute 30 here in the second period, looking to go behind in the front headlock position. Gets to the leg. Now he's in a high crotch, brings him down to the mat. Takedown, Anthony Andrews. just
looking to get the work here.
non-stop motion there.
That's it. I mean, that's what it takes. That is the difference. You look at guys like Bo Bassett. You know, these guys that are at the top of the top. They have a gas pedal that is just always on the floor. You know, they're just always pushing the action.
Andrews up 6-1, approaching a minute to go in the second period. Looking to tilt here. Now he's bringing the arm out, going to put it in the middle of the back. This is strongman stuff here.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe an Okie bar. No. Trying to get chest to chest.
See if Holland has any of that flexibility in them arms.
Oh, gets him right over that half. Chest to chest. Dead center of the mat.
Good
right on
bridge.
the ear of the Cougar.
Look at Holland. Holy.
Andrews switches off to the front headlock. 25 to go here in the second period. Probably needs to get his head down on the, there you go, get his hips on one side, head on the other.
Yeah, like you said, dead center is not a great place to be if you're Holland, but Andrews has plenty of time here, 15 seconds. I mean, he can reposition and kind of get that head up off the mat if he, a little bit, kind of, or just squeeze and hold and make Holland fight for his life for 5 seconds. That's okay too.
And there's the fall for Anthony Andrews. Your 132-pound Delcastle Invitational champion. And a hand for his opponent. Bring him up.
It's great sportsmanship, and I mean, just a great match. Look, it's a fall in the second period, and that doesn't feel good if you're Holland. But man, I saw some good things there. And I go back and watch the tape, and again, we're building a little bit of a repertoire of how we compete with the top guys here. So don't hang your head, feel good, get back to work, man. And if you're Andrews, again, that's a tough kid you just beat. But maybe he's on your radar now.
Right. And you've had your hands on him.
Yep. Absolutely.
As we promised, we had another Sussex Tech Raven coming up here at 138 pounds.
Spence have really long hair last year?
He did.
He did have long hair, right? Okay.
We used to tease him that he probably didn't get about half his pins because you couldn't see.
Yeah, very wild hair. And I'm trying to remember. I think I watched they were in the state tournament as a team last year, right? CR wrestled, maybe. I forget. I did watch the broadcast. So
Sussex Hunter.
Yeah, and I was impressed with Spence. And I think he had a solid match.
So we're waiting for the fifth place match to finish up. A lot of screaming down there, so it must be coming close to an end. King will be in the black and white for the Sussex Tech Ravens. Spence in the white, gold, and blue. He's a little bit like Donato. He's a little bit of an Energizer bunny.
Yep.
Keeps the pace going. He had one match today. He trailed 10-1 in the going into the third period. Came back and won the match.
This is Spence we're talking about.
Yeah,
correct?
Spence.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because this is what I remember. I remember wild hair and like kind of a wild wrestler, like
right.
a little bit of a.
That was today.
Yep. Okay.
It was against O'Hara from Laurel. Ended up winning 12-11 on a late takedown. And we're getting the awards out at 120 pounds. Yep, a takedown with 20 seconds left to go in the match. And he comes out, puts himself in the finals. Full disclosure, Cesar Rodney, coached by my son, Trey Mitchell. So I try to keep the family bias out of the call.
You do a good job at it. I catch the broadcast. I think you're more than fair.
Logan King.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hear it. I hear the bias, but you do a good job keeping a lid on it. I like it.
Logan King spent his first year, maybe 2 years at Delmar, transferred to Sussex Tech last year. He was a conference finalist last year. Spence, on the other hand, stuck behind Trevor Copes last year at Cesar Rodney. Got a lot of varsity time.
So that's kind of what I remember about him was I think he impressed me so much because I felt like he was a guy that was maybe plugged into the lineup, right? Yeah. So those guys are. I mean, you know Matt Cathell, right? You remember Matt Cathell?
Oh, very well.
It's like some of these guys aren't a guy until they become a guy, right? They step out, and it's like, man, you beat Eddie Quinn in the finals.
Right.
You know, and it's like, who the hell is this guy? You know?
2-on-1 here. Tries to pull him under, get to a leg. Looking to dump here. That is King's big move. He likes to dump, so Spence is going to have to stay short arms. And right now he's not. He is kind of deep on that hook.
He's reaching into that thigh. He knows that dump's coming, it feels like. But you like to see those guys kind of pick the head up and bounce it off the mat to shorten the arms and get those hands back.
No score here at 138. I think this could be the most exciting match of the night. Two guys.
King deep on a single leg
each
here.
Knocking off a number one to get here. This is King's now made his descent down to 138. And that's where he'll be the rest of the year. Drives across, gets the takedown, goes up 3-0. .33 to go here and counting. First period, 138 pounds. Been some dominant performances so far tonight in the finals. A bunch of pins. And, of course, the injured fall. We did have the Gabe Campanelli-Milligan match that went 10-4.
Right, that score even may be a little misleading. You know, Campanelli definitely dominant through the first two periods, but Milligan kind of came on there towards the end and put a little pressure on him.
Underway here with 20 to go in the first period. 3-0 lead for Logan King of Sussex Tech. And it looks like he's going to finish this ride here and take his 3-0 lead into the second period.
King, you know, something I like to see as well is a guy that's comfortable just grinding you out on top. Like, he's working, right? He's not scoring, but he's working, and he's not doing anything crazy. He doesn't feel the need to throw a boot in if he's not comfortable throwing a boot in. Right. Just keep grinding, keep wearing him down. You know, that stuff adds up a little bit.
King's going to go defense first. Takes the bottom position. This could very well be a match for the number one ranking in the state.
Yeah. Spence strikes me as a guy that's a little funky too. He seems like
he does like to battle in there.
Yep.
King gets in second takedown. He goes up 7-0. Early here in the second period.
Switch
attempt by Spence. They go out of bounds. No score.
You know, you mentioned Spence down 10-1 at some point earlier today. Is that what it was?
10-1.
10-1, and he's never really out of it. You know, he's down 7-0 now. There's a minute 25 left in the second period, and I mean, something's telling me he doesn't feel like he's out of it. You know, I think he's going to wrestle to the end.
He went feet to back and got a big 7-point move. He's going to need that again today if he's going to win a title here at the Delcastle Invitational. A minute to go here in the second period at 138. 7-0 lead for Logan King.
Again, King on top. He's making Spence carry him. He's making him feel him. He's got a claw. He's in deep on the thigh. But he's working. You know, you can't. He's working, and he's grinding Spence down. Spence jogs back to the center. You know, he still has some energy. I can see it.
And we say he's like an Energizer bunny.
Yep.
Again, at the end of the night, Will Peck, an outstanding wrestler.
Spence is only a sophomore, is that right?
Only a sophomore, yeah.
Oh, man.
Quarterback on the football team.
Is he really? Starting QB?
No, he's
okay. All right. He will be, though, I'm sure, right?
I would think. He's a tremendous athlete.
Seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders as an athlete. If you can. I mean, good on Spence. He's threatening too. He's tough on bottom right now. He's not just. He's down 7-0, and he's still continuing to work.
Looks like King is going to go neutral here. With the 2 takedowns, why not?
I mean, with a 3-point takedown, you're a big move away from tying this thing up.
That's right.
Third period here, minute 50. And Spence is definitely capable. And I'm sure King is well aware of that. So
they've wrestled before. Wrestled last year.
Nice
wrestled in
shot
some
by
off-season
King.
matches.
That single leg. King's tough,
And that's
man.
another takedown for Logan King.
Sure.
Goes up 10-0, has a major decision.
There were these guys when I was in high school. Orlando Colon was on my team. He reminds me a little bit of a guy like Spence where, man, 90% of the guys that wrestle him, good escape by Spence there, threatening out of bounds. But 90% of the guys that wrestle, an Orlando Colon or even a Spence, they're not going to be able to – they're going to get deep on a shot, but they're not going to be able to score. They got good hips. They're able to get out of position. But
High crotch to a double, another takedown.
There it is.
So when they meet again, Spencer's going to have to find a way to keep him off his legs.
Yeah. He's doing a good job working to a short sit here and trying to, create something from bottom. But, yeah, I mean, King is just it's 13-1, and it feels like it's 13-1.
Right.
He's definitely putting it on him here.
Switch attempt, and they go out of bounds.
32 seconds left here in the third period. 31, excuse me. Spence going to start from bottom. Again, this is a hard thing here. Maybe if you're Spence, let's just get out. It's just that easy, Benny. Just get out.
Yeah, get out. That's what your mother tells you, right? Yeah. From the bleachers, just get out.
Just throw strikes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad.
Optional start. Gives them the free point. 13-2.
He's going to look for an over-under here.
Shot by King.
King threatening still. He wants it. Stepping up.
5 to go here in the match. And Logan King is going to get a 13-2 major decision.
Great performance by Logan King. And you know what? Tough by Spence, too. Again, he was down and he wrestled. He fought on bottom.
So we are going to move to 144. Tyler Rosen in here had the big upset from Polytech.
Benny, you probably see much more wrestling than I do. I've been seeing a lot, especially today, guys very comfortable with letting a guy have an inside tie on them. And
right.
they almost go over top now with like this over tie.
Over ties are they're the thing.
It feels like a thing. I'm seeing it a lot. But I'm seeing guys kind of shoot right into that inside tie. So it's interesting. I've seen it a lot today. I've seen some Bo Bassett matches where it seems like he's kind of very comfortable letting a guy get inside and trapping that arm almost.
So here we go, 144. Tyler Rosen, he's pulled a few upsets here today at 144 pounds. He's from Polytech High School. He's their only finalist here today. Had a 15-8 decision over the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state. He's up against Carter Davis, son of Cam Davis, the head coach at Slays-Anham.
Carter Davis, a junior.
Missed last season with an injury.
The whole season he was out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Rosen, a senior from Polytech.
Oh,
nice
little shrug, yeah. And a takedown for Davis. He goes up 3-0. Wearing the white singlets from Slays-Anham. Rosen in the black and red from Polytech Technical Schools down in Kent County, just a little bit south of Cesar Rodney. We've seen a couple of their guys out here today.
132-pound place winners. Report to the
Davis working that half there. He's got a bar on the other side. I can't see. Is that what he's got?
Inside wrist.
Inside wrist.
And he's going to push that half under. And Rosen rises to his feet and gets the escape. 3-1 lead for Carter Davis. Front headlock goes behind. So Rosen able to stuff it. 32 to go here in the first period. Hooks the leg, takedown for Carter Davis. He goes up 6-1. And another escape for Rosen.
Rick Davis is very okay with being on his feet here as he takes a nice high crotch attempt. Ooh,
and out of bounds they go. Big throw, overhook throw by Davis.
You know, I noticed Davis, he had a couple, he had one successful shrug attempt, but he had a few different attempts there. He seems very comfortable, upper body, working in his, in the tie there.
You know, another time we go back to that class of 2025, another two-timer in Jacob Ebal from St. Mark's.
Yes, but the guy with braids. He had braids last year.
Yeah,
That's the guy.
Both him and Sporer were two-timers for the Spartans.
This ball was tough, man. Again, I don't see a lot of matches. I catch the state tournament, and man, he was tough. He was fun to watch. He was a guy at the Middletown Classic. He was like 13-1 down.
Right.
They came all the way back and beat, oh, man, just tough kids last year. You're absolutely right about that.
But this year, new names, new faces to take their place.
That's right. And this is kind of the start of it, right? I mean, you guys, 302 Sports, is the broadcast schedule is picking up a little bit, right? I mean.
Yeah, I try to take a little bit of time off in December.
Sure.
Went on my first vacation in like 30 years in the month of December.
Where'd you go?
Williamsburg.
Nice. Okay.
It just didn't work out with, for all those years, my wife being a school teacher and me being a police officer. You couldn't really take summer vacations, couldn't take winter vacations. Then you have kids and grandkids, and you're kind of stuck home a lot.
Davis is grinding here, but again, he's very comfortable from his feet. Seems like he's trying to ride, trying to turn, but this is where he wants to be.
Got a nice reattack. You got, when you shoot and miss, you got to be ready.
Yep.
Shot by Rosen, trying to pull it in on the high crotch. Able to get to the ankles, Davis. 40 to go here in the period. And looks like he's going to step over, but they're going to go out of bounds. No, not yet. And now they're out of bounds.
Trey was a smaller guy through high school.
He ended up being a middleweight.
Did he make it up that high? So, excuse me, as Cam and his son here. I mean, they're probably wrestling every day at practice, right? I mean, that's as a dad, as a coach. I mean, this has got to be a fun time for him to sort of beat up your kid a little bit.
There you go. Got to let them know who's in charge.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
15 to go here in the period. 10-3 lead for Carter Davis. Maybe get one more before the end. He's in on the low single. Yeah, you cannot leave him an opening if you miss a shot.
Yeah, no, he's and again, that's kind of the Sally's style too. Is very comfortable on their feet, very okay with defending a shot just to set up their shot. Shot, block, reshot.
Rosen will take the defensive position, goes down.
He's up. There he is.
And comes out with the escape. 10-4. So just a big throw away from getting the lead in this match. And maybe a shot he would like to rethink next time. Kind of got extended, and Davis just quickly goes behind. Again, I want to thank Jeff Hughes and the Delcastle staff here getting us set up so we could bring you this event. while this is a pay-per-view, half the money is going to go to the Delcastle wrestling program.
How cool is that? That's awesome. Rosen able to get back up to his feet here. And listen, he's going for a dump here, fireman's attempt.
He's got a little bit of Energizer Bunny in him, too. Here we go, minute to go here in the third period. He's down by a major decision, and he is not stopping the attack.
Yep. I mean, this is where you want to be here. And listen, we're talking about high school kids here, but I think maybe Davis feels that a little bit, too.
Right.
You feel
go away.
13-5.
Go away, dude.
Go away. Look at the scoreboard, right? Yeah. Don't you know this is over? Guys like Rosen, they don't know that, though. They're going to wrestle until the end.
Shot. Nice, crisp shot by Davis. And gets the takedown.
Best shot of the night there for Davis. That was beautiful.
45 to go here. As we're about to finish up the first half of the finals. This is match number 7.
Yeah, he's not going to go away. Rosen is not going to go away.
25 seconds to go.
He's going to hustle back to the center. I mean, this is I like to see it.
16-5 lead for Carter Davis. And another escape for Rosen. And
Nice
right
shot.
back in on a shot.
That's a shot you want to take there.
And a little better setup that time. Got himself a little deeper.
Sure. Finish on top. He's trying. There it is.
Takedown for Rosen. That's how we're going to end the match. 16-9. So he does take away the major decision.
Look, great performance by Davis. Obviously getting the victory. I like what I see out of Rosen there. You know, that's tough. Finish on top, man. Good for him. Good for Davis. Congrats to Davis as well. Benny, real quick, listen, if you're watching out there, you're on pay-per-view watching, and you're local, the girls are wrestling tomorrow.
That's right.
We got the females, the ladies wrestling. It's taken off here in Delaware, and we got I think it's the first time they're doing the Delcastle Invitational for them. So stop out if you
come on
can.
out here. Unfortunately, we can't be here.
Sure.
After my 2-hour drive home.
You don't want to make that again? No. It's tough, dude.
I was coming off being in Philly. I white-knuckled myself through Philly on Thursday after doing a match, and I can't figure out if they're really good drivers or they're really bad drivers. It was rough.
Yeah, they're aggressive out there in Philly. They will cut you off, ride your tailgate, ride your bumper.
So we move to 150 pounds. I believe number 4 ranked Jameer Ross against unranked
Jaden Gunter. St. George's senior.
Underway. Our first St. George's finalist in the black and green. They have an interesting color scheme.
Sure.
Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're black or gray.
Nice shot there. Right to a cradle.
Ross with the takedown goes up 3-0.
You know, I feel like, and I'm only judging this based on last year, William Penn, St. George is a bit of a rivalry sort of brewing there, right? 302 Sports will be covering their dual meet this year.
That's you and Nick Halsandrini will have that.
Yep. It's a match I'm very much looking forward to. Very exciting last year, and yeah.
It came down late in the match last year, I believe. Last match, maybe? Second to last match?
Yes, second to last match, yep. And I think it might have even been Ross. They got the is he a senior? Yeah, I think Jameer Ross for Penn sealed it up. I think he got the win to seal the deal there.
.47 seconds to go here in the first period. We have a 3-0 lead for Jameer Ross. William Penn is having a good tournament here. Just not good enough. The Salesianum has just stretched their lead here in the finals. Gunther with a point on the board, 3-1. Gunther, he got thrown to his back in the semis and rolled through and got a big pin. Another takedown for Ross. He goes up 6-1.
He's got that arm on the back there. He is looking to use it, looking to score some points here.
Time 2-1, and that's the end of the first period. 6-1 lead for Jameer Ross, and he is all over Jaden Gunther. Everywhere Gunther turns his head, here comes a crossface or a half Nelson attempt.
Again, that's you don't want to be on the receiving end of that, especially if you're not in shape. I'm not saying that Gunther's not. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a good place to be. Trying to figure out a game plan, catch
Gunther
your breath.
gets a quick escape, 6-2.
The 3-point takedown, I mean, you're never really out of it.
No. And the 4 back points.
And the 4 back points. I mean, it's both guys looking to fight inside here. Nice shot by Ross.
Folks, you're watching the Delcastle Invitational Finals takedown by Ross. I'm Benny Mitchell with Josh DeFilippis. Hodgson guy, right?
Hodgson guy, yes, yes.
Back in their glory days.
I caught a little bit of that. Sure did.
Under Coach Jerry Lamey?
No, I was Spore. I was Spore and Dave Williams in L.A. Yeah. 07 was my last year, so that was. Gunter's working up here. 9-3 score here, second period. 50 seconds left.
And Gunther, just like the last 2 matches we saw, he might be down, but still bringing the attack.
Sure. One thing you can say about both teams, and William Penn, this has been decades of William Penn, always in shape, right? Like you're not going to catch a William Penn guy out of shape. And Dave Williams runs a very similar practice room. The guys are going to be in shape. They're going to be ready to go.
Gunther got caught on his heels there on the edge, and another takedown for Ross. Ten seconds to go here in the second period. Ross is going to take his 12-3 lead into the third. Well, we've got 5 seconds first. Gunther comes to his feet, but he's returned no score there. It's going to take us to the third period. And a 9-point lead for Jameer Ross.
Ross taking bottom here.
And we're underway in the third.
Job getting his hips on top. Looking for the reversal here. Smart wrestling by Gunther.
And the clock didn't give off.
After about 2 periods of getting cross-face when you're on bottom, might feel good if you're Gunther to kind of get
on top for a little bit.
Right? Give a couple receipts out,
Not bad by Clint Ferrazzo. I had 146. He has got it down to 145. So
Clint's the man.
Paying attention.
I mean, really, one of the.
It's that Carabao education.
Yeah, and just a great referee. I was joking at the St. Mark's, St. George's dual meet. Like, I really enjoy yelling at referees.
Mm-hmm.
He makes it tough though, because he's very good. He's very good.
Yeah, I could yell at him anyways.
You should.
They would feel like they didn't do anything at the end. It was so exciting.
Yeah, right.
Another takedown by Ross. Goes up 16-3. Approaching a minute to go in the third period.
Gunter's in a bad position on bottom with his leg. It looks like his leg caught up there. Is he kind of mid-Turk, looks like? No? No, okay, he's doing that.
45 to go here in the match. 16-3 lead. 16-4 now. As Gunter gets an escape, takes a shot, go on the edge.
You know, over the past few years, chatting with Dave Williams of St. George's, one of the things they sort of focus on is he wants guys very comfortable wrestling in the upper body position. And I think, you know, some of that is this. You're down 16-4, man. Get to a position where you can throw a big move.
Right.
You know, and again, maybe you get the stick. Maybe you just get a guy to his back. But as, you know, Gunter kind of knows that. And we're in short time here.
Out of bounds, 26 on the restart. Both these guys seniors.
Down to 15 seconds here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and a last takedown by Ross to go up 19-4. Gets the technical fall.
Dominant. That's dominant by Jameer Ross. Dominant performance there. And credit to him to continue to attack, you know, all the way to the end. It's our first Milford guy of the day coming up here in the 157-pound weight class.
This could be an exciting one.
It looks. Milford's tough. Milford's always tough, you know. Excited to see this. Coach Don over
Number
there.
5 and number 6 ranked in the state coming up at 157 pounds. Dallas, more of a high flyer coming up, is Santina Ciani. He's a grinder, dude. He gets on top. That's the last place you want him.
Yeah, okay.
And of course, you know he is the son
Jordan?
of 3-time state champ Jordan Ciani.
I was wondering. That's a last name you don't see a whole lot of unless you're in the wrestling world, obviously.
Right.
But I was wondering if that's a connection.
It's his son.
Okay. And he's a sophomore, so he was in the finals last year, wasn't he?
No, he didn't have a good state tournament last year.
Oh, no? Okay.
But he started his career as an 8th grader at Red Lion.
Okay.
Had some big matches down the road for Sally's, but got caught in the cradle last year on Friday night.
Okay.
And had a tough time responding, but he's responded this year, back out and top 5 in the state. Yeah, I don't think he's done climbing yet. He just hasn't had the opportunity to get on the mat with some of the top guys in his weight.
He's ranked number 5 in the state rankings put out by
302 Sports.
302 Sports. Dallas from Milford, number 6. So this is it's an exciting matchup here.
Waiting for the another triple overtime match for 3rd place.
I have a fantastic Coach Don Parsley story that I want to tell you off air, but he don't want to forget.
Everybody has one of those.
Oh, it's a great story. It was a great story. One that I'll remember forever.
And Miguel Segarin. I'm not sure what we're getting here.
We're in ride-out territory over
I
here.
thought
Huh?
that was a ride-out. I think the ride-out's coming up. So it's going to be Red's choice. 1-1. And in the ultimate ride-out, we're going to go ahead and get the camera on this match. Miguel Cigarron, Caesar Rodney. Garrett Till, Slays Annam. The final 30 seconds of this match.
Yeah, it's an early start there. Oh, no.
That's it. He's going to end the match on a caution. Or no, they got to keep wrestling.
Yeah, I think they have to.
I thought it was sudden death. So the match is over. On a caution, Miguel Cigarron, he'll take third place.
Yeah, that's tough. Inch or a mile, you know?
Yeah.
An inch or a mile. If you're CR's guy, I'll take it.
Yeah, this is a long season. We'll take those.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So Devon Dallas in the burgundy and gold for the Milford Buccaneers. And Santina Ciani in the navy blue, white, and Notre Dame-ish looking uniform for if Notre Dame had a wrestling team, which they do not.
Is Ciani up a bunch of weight this year? Was he up?
138 last year.
He was
yeah.
38, so he's up a few weight classes here. It's always interesting to me, these wrestlers who like that. I mean, they almost like with PC reasons can't say starve themselves, but they do. I mean, it is
Right.
tough on the body throughout the season. They have a whole off season. They sprout up a little bit, and then they have this whole new body they have to figure out. You know.
So here we go. 157 pounds is underway. Ciani tough to score on. He keeps really good position. But like we said, Dallas a high flyer. So he's going to try to find ways to get in there.
Devon Dallas. And wrestling for third place for Carabel, Massey and Alfred. Massey.
Both guys kind of locked in a three-point stance here.
Santino Ciani was a Delcastle finalist last year as a freshman.
Yeah, both guys.
He does a real good job of meeting your level.
Yep.
And there he is in on high crotch. Changes direction.
I mean, that's fast. Dallas, good job hanging tough.
Oh, he's a high flyer, man.
Yeah.
He's going to let it rip.
Good little scramble here to get back to neutral.
And go out of bounds. No score.
Dallas is doing a really good job of, kind of messing with the head, dropping levels, and threatening, kind of getting Ciani to maybe not let his feet get comfortable. Working up top.
42 to go here in the first period. No score. Looks like he wanted to fire off a shot and thought better of it.
Seemed like he maybe got caught up a little bit there on something. I don't know if he couldn't beat the hands of Dallas or what, but.
Ciani's best position's on top. He's hard to get out from underneath once he gets the boots in.
Sure. Alice looking to work up her body and score here late. That's a good time to try it there.
And out of bounds, no score. We're going to move to the second period. And Milford's going to win the toss. And he's going to go neutral. Good
Probably
choice.
Good choice.
I have seen Ciani go top in a 0-0 match before.
Oh, sure.
So.
Well, so that's kind of one of the thoughts is like, man, you got to be really tough to take top. Like you've got to, you better score. If you take top, you better score.
Ciani in on a single. Kind of a little bit of a cross screen there. Look like he started a high crouch and then finished head inside single.
Ref Quinn hanging tough here, not giving the points. Good job defending there by Dallas.
Go out of bounds. Minute 25 on the clock.
What's in the water for the Sally's wrestling coaches over there? Matt Rossiter's looked the same for about 25 years, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Vampire.
Same facial expression the whole match.
Everything.
And you can hear Santino's dad from the bleachers. 3-time Delaware State champ from Hodson. And this time on an outside single.
His dad's yelling the fakes. Fakes are super important, man. It's something that's just, some guys are really good at them. Other guys, you don't see them at all. Nice attempt there.
You're out of bounds. 55 seconds when we restart. Devon Dallas, a senior. Santino Ciani, a sophomore.
There is something to be said, once you get into senior territory, the strength of these young men does change a bit, you know. And it can really neutralize a very strong wrestler. Just some good, solid, grown man strength almost kind of takes over at senior year. Coach Don yelling from the corner there, patience, patience. And that's, again, look at the scoreboard, look where you're at. There's no need to rush. You don't want to force a bad shot here with, 20 seconds left or like that there.
And
good scramble.
Dallas able to get back to his feet.
That's the second period, and both periods as they come to an end, Dallas takes it.
And what did I tell you? He took top.
That's a good. Hey, that's a good call by you.
Very good leg rider. And we're underway here in the third period. No score.
Look at this, man. That is that is Matt Cathell style. Just pounding it in, picking up by the shoulders.
The confidence to go top.
Yeah, sure.
In a 0-0 match. Escapes can come pretty easy.
He knows. This is. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody kind of wrestle top that confidently.
And we're going to get the stalemate first. Probably next stoppage will be a stalling call on somebody.
As it should be. Coach Don coming over the table here. Questions about a caution. Refs are sort of talking it over on the mat. He's waving the caution off. Ref Clint's going to wave the caution off. And this is one of, look, I don't want to comment on refs too much, but I'd like to see a ref that doesn't have an ego, who's not afraid to
ask his partner.
Ask the partner wave off a call, right? Instead of doubling down and those boots.
Tries to throw the leg out. But
somebody like Dallas, who is, a downstate wrestler, the legs are, these guys up north, we don't see legs a lot. Somebody that can really ride legs, right? So, somebody like Dallas who wrestles downstate, I'm sure he sees guys that are very tough on top with legs all the time. CR used to be known for that.
Well, here come the backs. Wow. Looking for the fall. 40 seconons to go. There it is.
Wow.
Santino Ciani with the pin at 157 pounds.
Oh, man, getting a little chippy here.
So Cyani, the sophomore, gets his first title here at the Delcastle Invitational with a pin. That's going to move us to 165.
You know, if I could, Benny, say a couple things real quick. Cyani is tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
here's
as long
a
as there's
sophomore.
a period where he's going to get to choose a position,
That's right.
he's going to be tough to beat, man.
Here's a sophomore that had the confidence to go top.
Goodness, man. And look, Dallas is rightfully, he's
Right.
very upset because he was very much in that match.
Right.
But, again, it's not the end of the season. Let's go back to the drawing board here. You're going to see him again. Let's figure out how to get out from bottom on a guy that can ride legs. And I don't know. That was a very entertaining match, very good match. Congrats to Cyani.
Bennett Brumley here for the Sussex Tech Ravens. We find this interesting. He's a big boy, he wrestles 165, but he's a cross-country runner.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you got Brumley from Sussex Tech here. He's ranked number 2.
Kamar Miller.
Kamar Miller. It's a name that's been around for a little while. He is a senior from Penn.
You don't see a lot of high school 175, 80-pound cross-country runners.
No, you don't.
He's a good one. Also a lifeguard with the Rehoboth Beach Patrol. He just made a commitment, but I can't remember where it's to. The Division III school, I believe.
Nice shot. Kamar Miller hanging tough with the whizzer. I got a saying, Benny, when my coaches, when I'm coaching my younger guys, whizzers save butts.
Right.
It's, I mean, you can really get out of a crappy situation with a nice whizzer. And just hanging tough in that position. Down to about 25 seconds left here in the first period as Brumley threat.
A lot of slow first periods, but then the action kind of heats up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Today.
Well, it's something I like to see, and it is something that I think separates, the top guys where they don't feel the need to rush into something, just hang tough here. It's 0-0, okay. You're feeling a guy out a little bit, maybe seeing the way he moves, if he does have a rhythmic step that you can kind of time. There's no need, especially in the first period, to put yourself in a hole.
We move to the second. No score. Miller will have choice. He's going to go down. Brumley, I can't remember if he won this tournament or was a runner-up last year. I know he's in the finals. Again, at the end of the night, Will Pick, an outstanding wrestler. Try to get him sitting down here and get an interview.
There's a lot. This tournament reminds me a lot of the tournaments from back in the day, Benny, where there's a guy on the mic calling out about numbers.
Yeah.
Mel Gardner, I think, is who's up
That's
there.
who it is. Yeah.
Mel, yeah. You just see a lot of familiar faces. Saw Mark Dooley walking around earlier, and it just feels
Marvin
good.
Dooley, he's now a downstate guy.
Yeah, Woodbridge.
Three-sport athlete from William Penn, and now the athletic director and head football coach at Woodbridge.
Yep. His son's the head coach
of the wrestling team.
Yeah, Brandon. Brumley tough here with a half and a wrist on the opposite side. Kamar Miller fighting to get to his feet. Now, when does that clock start? Once the hands are up off the mat, right? The hands up off the mat, the ref kind of.
Well, they'll tell you that there is no 5-second, but that kind of seems to be the standard.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But as long as you're making an attempt to return them by rule, it's not stalling.
Okay.
Probably one of the most misunderstood rules, that stalling. Well, and that is stalling, but. Brumley put on a good ride here. A minute to go. Has the ankle trap, working up top.
kind of like the balk in baseball, right? It's just at the umpire's discretion.
Right,
what
exactly.
a balk is, what a stall is.
Go out of bounds. No score, 51 seconds to go.
Seen some tough wrestling from bottom today, which is, very important. I mean, you kind of building that base up, not letting a guy flatten you out, getting your head up off the mat. Make it to your feet if you can here.
Well, we saw Miller in a wrist and a half make it to his feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Brings up the single leg. He's got to do something with it. .35 to go.
Coach Joe Arcangelo calling for the stall call over there, too. Mar Miller is tough here. Looking for the reversal. Brumley hanging tough on that ankle. I don't know what's needed here by Miller. Maybe stepping over, getting him forward. Locking up a cradle will do it. Yep.
Guess
maybe
the reversal.
Some swipes, too. 2 swipes. A 2 for a reversal, 2 swipes. And trying to stay in, put himself in a bad position there. Good job by Miller.
Miller gets 2 back points as well. Goes up 4-0. Brumley will have choice here in the third.
Who was the coach sitting next to? It was Layfield and Sussex Tech. Is that his name?
Let me hold on.
Thomas?
Yeah, L.J. Thomas.
He had a son wrestle not a few years back too.
State champ.
Alex.
Alex is living in California now.
Is he?
Yes.
This guy's, man, there's a lot of familiar faces.
The writer.
Good for him. That's cool. Anytime somebody makes it in a creative field, man, that's I feel happy for them. That's good. That's good. Save that back. Brumley starting on bottom here. He's able to get up to his feet, get the escape.
4-1.
Brumley looking to.
Has that underhook on the left side. Miller's right. Gets to a high crotch. Now reaching across for a double.
Oh, he's able to step over there.
Unable to score. Brumley needs to pass that right arm.
Miller, good job getting off his hips. Brumley threatening. If he can hang in here.
Approaching the minute to go in the match.
Good Brumley, yeah, maybe you wrestle out here.
Yeah, get a restart here with a minute 4.
A couple deep breaths by Miller here on the outside.
Jordan Hughes and Eric Donato on the cameras tonight.
Nice single leg by Miller. I mean, he's got it deep, too. Laces in the armpits. Tough for Brumley to sort of turn and kick. Clubbing him down.
Take down Miller.
Yeah. Brumley a little confused, but I was always taught once your hands hit the mat, that's a takedown there.
Beyond reaction time, yeah. Freestyle, you got to get the knees down.
Right.
And Brumley with the escape. Not yet. And there it is. Escape for Brumley, 7-2. 25 to go in the match.
Got time here if you're Brumley. I mean, 25 is enough time to sort of
get a big throw.
Yeah, get a throw. At least go for it, you know. He's got double unders there, able to walk him off the mat, get a stall call. Fortunately, it's maybe a little late for that to really factor in here, but it's okay to send a message every once in a while, too, you know.
8 to go. Kamar Miller is going to get a title for the Colonials.
Great performance by Miller. Congratulations, Kamar Miller. That's a great match. Brumley wrestled tough, too. Again, nobody wants to hear it, especially after a match, but.
6th place, Wyatt Herring of Milford.
have a McKean Highlander. They're going to have a couple of those guys here coming up in the finals.
In third place for Cesar Rodney, Miguel Segar. In second place for St. George's, Jane
I got to call a couple of McKean football games this year in the state tournament.
Okay.
The next guy coming up for them, Brooks, what a player that young man was. He could cover sideline to sideline.
Yeah. What do you prefer to call? You like a football game or wrestling match?
I like wrestling a little better.
In first place, the 12th grader from McCain, 22-3 on the year, 72 and 44 first career.
Jose Washington for McKean. And Keenan Duffy, who knocked off the #1 wrestler in the state in the semifinals, and Ben Renato from Louisiana.
Wow. Now, what's the relation? I know this doesn't matter, but the Renato relationship, are we to Vinny? Do you know that?
They're sons. They're his sons.
Vinny's sons in high school? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Wrestling for third place at 175.
Washington, a senior from McCain, #4 in the state.
We're at 175. We're getting close to the end. Kind of got my eye right now on an OW. We'll still got some matches to.
Sure. What can happen? You could still be really wowed here. I mean,
Duffy scored a late takedown on Renato in the semifinals to, like 30 seconds left to win the match.
Wow.
McKean's going to have back-to-back finalists here.
That is the case sometimes, right? Probably drilling partners.
Right.
You know, a couple guys pushing each other, getting better together. Look at this.
The thing with Duffy is he stays in matches. He just hangs around.
Right.
And Washington with the first takedown.
Kenny, I mean, Duffy seems like another one of these guys with just a slow heartbeat, right? Like there's a Washington's threatening with like the cement mixer type thing almost, and he just kind of peeks at the clock, sees what the time is, how much time.
Washington able to finish the ride. He goes up 3-0. Duffy choice. He's going to defer. And the coach says, stay on your feet. I just heard a slap on the mat over here to our right.
Sounded very exciting. Shot attempt there, but
goes behind. Needs to bring him to the mat.
There you go. A little
and then
shot
Duffy
action.
back in.
Again, staying tough with that wizard. Washington sort of tries to step over it, which I think is a no-no. I don't know. Fighting for a Russian tie here is Duffy.
Oh, gets down in on a single.
Yeah. Trying to circle to it.
Got to keep that lock. You don't want to let that lock go.
If he can come up with it
there
here.
He does. Brings it up mid-level.
50 seconds left to make something happen.
Washington able to get the foot to the mat.
He's tough.
Holds off the takedown. Still 3-0. 45 to go here in the second period at 175 pounds. Coming up, we got #1 and #2 rankings in the state coming up in the 190-pound final. Braden Renato and Tegan Gretkowski.
Another single leg attempt here by Duffy. And this one he's got tight, but he lets it go. He's trying to sub up here. If he could step through. Little big man scramble there, huh?
Yeah.
175 pounds scrambling around the mat. Would you call 175 big man? I don't know. It's getting close, I guess.
It's getting there. You know, in a small school, they're playing. Their hands in the dirt playing football. So
yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, you're right.
The only sport that has it, blood time.
Blood time.
Written in the rule book. Now I'm hearing this could be it for McKean High School the next year or two.
I've heard that as well. Is it that they're going to we're going Votech? Is that what you've heard?
Some sort of, yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's going to have a lot to do with what they're doing up here with the school districts.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that's what got me in Sussex County to begin with back in the 78, 77.
Which part? The
when they changed all the school districts, started the busing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have gone to Glasgow.
Okay.
It was nobody knew who was going where.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what it's all about, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking it up, confusing the heck out of people,
right?
Making people uncomfortable. Sure, yeah. Time's going to tick away here in the second period. We'll go to the third. The
3-0 lead for Jose Washington. McKean looking to put a champion on top of the podium here at the Delcastle Invitational. Another school probably not too far from here. They're in a Stanton area, right?
Benny, can I be really honest with you? I have
no
no idea where McKean is. I have no clue. We wrestled them back in our day. You know, Jock Scott was the kind of sort of the superstar for McKean, and I don't think we ever went to McKean, and I've no clue.
I know it's got a Wilmington address, but doesn't everything up here have a Wilmington address?
I think it does.
It's either Bear or Wilmington, right?
Yeah, well.
Bear, the community that ate Newark.
Yep.
See, we don't have that downstate. We got all this land between each town. No blurred lines down there.
Some people would say it's the way it should be, Benny, is Washington's threatening with a cradle here.
It is. Couldn't get two in a row.
I mean, is this a situation where you go head in the side? Is that that's kind of where I would go.
Head in the side, run him straight over, put him in danger, put him to his head.
Trying to get your elbows together a little bit if you can. Clamp those elbows. Duffy, like you said, Benny, he's in it. He was threatening with a Peterson-type move there that would have changed the outcome.
And Washington's going to pick up 3 more back points. Goes up 8-0, and we have injury time.
It's like more blood here for Washington.
Yeah, when you get down south, we also got the beach, which I fortunately live very close to.
So summertime, how often are you at the beach? How often are you on the beach?
Very little, I'll tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe once or twice.
Now, do you prefer do you like to go into the bay somewhere, or do you like to go,
Well, your choices are the bay in Lois or the actual ocean beach in Rehoboth Beach, and either one's fine for me.
Yeah.
Just wherever you find a parking space.
See, that's the yeah. My wife is very much. Hey, let's take all 3 kids. We'll go to the beach. I don't want to go. I'm sorry.
You and about a million other people.
Yeah, when I was a kid, when I wasn't driving, and somebody else was dealing with the butt heads and traffic and the fighting and all that, I would love it. I'm a pool guy now. Get me to a pool, and I'll get some music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
No waves.
Yeah.
Just loud kids. I can handle that. So here we go. 33 seconds left to go. Duffy, I was saying both of them may have been bleeding.
Yeah, sure. That's a sign of a good wrestling match here. Both guys got some blood flowing.
Duffy making his descent down from 190. He's number 5 at 190. Washington is number 4 at 175.
Good on those guys.
The wrestlers starting to find their weight class, where they're going to go in February.
Yep. You know, if you're Washington, you can't, like you said, Benny, you can't really just, let off the gas too much with a guy like Duffy because, there's 20 seconds left. But at the very least, he doesn't want to finish on bottom as he threatens with a Peterson there. Look at this, right to his back.
Duffy. No backs on it. 5 seconds to go.
That. He's got a near side cradle, and he's going to get swipes here, but it's not enough.
Time runs out. 8-4 win for Washington.
Good job by Washington to hang tough there.
So McKean Highlanders have a champ. Could it be the last time ever?
It could be the last one. You're right about that.
We'll see, because they got another one coming up in at 2:15.
There might be some fireworks in this match here, Benny. Remember those old hunting videos where two bucks would sort of like clash their antlers together, and I feel like we might see some of that in this matchup here.
Number 1 versus number 2 in the state at 190 pounds coming your way.
Got Braden Ronaldo ranked number 1 for Sally's. He's a junior.
Defending state champion.
Defending state champ. Taking on Tegan. What's the last name there, Benny?
Gretkowski.
Gretkowski. He is a senior from Smyrna, and he's ranked number 2. And these guys look ready to go. I mean,
Ronaldo started his career at Red Lion, then went to St. Mark's. And then last year, him and his brother transferred to Slasiana, where he won a state title. And a team title to go with it.
You know, I always admire guys like Ciani and Vinny Ronaldo, who have these, storied careers of their own, and they're okay with sitting in the bleachers and letting the coaches coach.
Right.
So that's something that I've always admired. They're not over the coach's shoulder trying to, outdo them.
Ronaldo in the white singlet with the blue trim. Gretkowski in the silver singlet with the red trim. And we're underway at 190 pounds. Number 1 versus number 2 in the state.
It's a strong collar tie by Gretkowski. Is it Gretkowski or
Gretkowski.
Gretkowski.
Double leg attempt by Ronaldo. They go out of bounds, no score. I'm going to have to go wide angle here on this two. These two guys are flying like 106-pounders.
Yeah.
Wrist snap attempt by Ronaldo.
I mean, that is a heavy collar tie there. Ronaldo's trying to control that elbow. He's able to snap out of it. So.
Shot attempt by Gretkowski.
Oh, hang tough there.
They go out on the edge. There's no takedown. Minute 8 on the restart.
Maybe a wardrobe malfunction here. I think that headgear might be done.
Going to need a new headgear. Our great up top view from Jordan Hughes, who just happens to be the son of the athletic director here. Our new employee this year with 302 Sports.
Small world, this wrestling world, isn't it? A lot of people in it, but it's small.
I met Jordan at the state championship football weekend, and it was my first time meeting him. And he let me know he's available for the Delcastle finals.
Love that. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I got to work with him at the St. Mark's St. George's match as well. He ran cameras for us, so that was awesome. Ready for a restart here. Minute and 8 left to go in the first period.
A little preview of the end of February here tonight. Not all the schools are here, but some of the top guys are.
Nice shot by Ronaldo. He's looking to go double, lift, and sit. Now trying to step over to secure some points.
And gets the takedown. 3 for Ronaldo.
Delcastle trying to roll here for an ankle, going to funk his way out of that.
Bounds. 3-0 lead for Braden Renato. He's on top here in the second period. Kind of felt each other out in the first, and then Renato gets the attack in the second. I'm sorry, late in the first. Well, it looks like he's going to lock up a near side cradle.
He's going to get a couple points here by the end of the period is what he's looking for.
Maybe a fall.
Wow.
And he does.
Wow.
Braden Renato with the pin at 190.
You know, I was just getting ready to comment on Delcastle's explosiveness from the bottom, and then Renato of his own. I mean, he ties that ankle up, walks that knee right around to the head.
Just like coaches showed it in practice, how many times? Right?
Sure. That happened quick. Wow. All right, well, congrats to Braden Renato.
Got another McKean Highlander coming up. As we finish up some matches on the side.
What's your favorite singlet of the day? Benny, you seen any singlets that you're a big fan of? I mean, I've seen a couple. A couple schools have a few different options. You know?
Yeah, a lot of them do now. I do like this McKean singlet. Well, I like that Highlander.
Right.
That logo.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with that South Dakota State looking Cesar Rodney singlet to our right.
Yeah.
The yellow and gold.
My back in the CYO days, wrestled for St. Peter's. We had a very, blue and gold.
Mm-hmm.
When we got those, man, we went from those old potato sack singlets,
right?
To something similar to that. Man, we were the coolest kids on the block. Oh yeah, definitely is. You were a little red when you took that thing off.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Hey.
Little story here about Vaughn Brooks. So you've seen the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right?
Sure, yeah.
And Charles Jefferson.
Yeah.
That was Charles Jefferson in the football playoffs this year.
Wow.
He was almost every tackle. It didn't matter what sideline it was in the back. It didn't matter. Vaughn Brooks was in on the tackle.
I love that, man. That this high school sports is interesting to me because, and it's the reason I love it is because kids are. I mean, they are like they're writing their history here. Like a guy like that. I mean, he's in on every play. That's something his teammates are going to remember forever. He's going to.
I don't know if you followed the football playoffs, but McKean was the team that nobody thought should get in, and they go over across town to Conrad and win a big game with 30-some seconds left in the game. Their wide receiver only caught 4 passes all year, and 3 of them were touchdowns in the playoffs.
No way.
In that quarterfinal game.
Well, that's the thing, the big moments, right? When you give these kids a chance to thrive in a big moment, and then you could just sort of stand back and watch them live it. It's the best. It is the best.
2 matches left. This is Vaughn Brooks is ranked number 2 in the state at 215 pounds. Collingsworth from Milford not ranked, a sophomore. And then coming up last, we'll have number 1 ranked heavyweight Greg Lockett. Another young man I got to coach as a elementary, middle school kid. They don't come any higher on the shelf, let me tell you, than Greg Lockett. By the way, he's a fullback. Wait till you see this young man when he comes on the mat.
Heavyweight?
And remember, he's a fullback, yeah.
Goodness. Now, are you still running the Henlopen?
I am.
Really?
Well, I'm running it. I got coaches in there now.
What do you think about that's a club team, right?
Yes.
So do you guys compete as a club? Or
we compete in individual tournaments, yeah.
What is the comparison to, because you also did CYO back in the day. I remember you guys coming up to St. Peter's, and I can't remember the team that you guys were
St. Edmunds, Rehoboth Beach.
St. Edmunds, Rehoboth Beach. So Is there an avenue for something like that to come back where, you get all these club teams and sort of we compete at a central location on a Sunday? Because I would love to see that.
We've tried it. One of the biggest problems is insurance.
Right.
And then it's, then competing with the individual tournaments and, stuff like that.
Right.
You can't overdo it.
Right.
Too many matches.
Yeah.
And CYO didn't do that. You had your 6-week season.
Right.
Then your tournament, and that was it,
And you guys would come up for the championships at St. Mark's,
yeah.
right? You guys come up for
we won it one year.
See, that to me, I think is what's missing, especially up north. Like we have, and I did a club team this year for some very beginners, nomad wrestling club, and it was great. The thing that was missing though was, and there's a bunch of them up north, but the competition, let's get a couple teams together, and I could say, hey, I got a new guy here.
We do that with our young. I run the novice kids, and we do that with them. Get up with another group and have a scrimmage.
Yeah.
But once you start getting leagues, then you get insurance issues.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Schools want to see your binders, and it's just easier to roll around.
Yeah, I get it.
215 pounds, Ryan Cogsworth, sophomore from Milford. And he's up against number 2 ranked Vaughn Brooks, a.k.a. Charles Jefferson from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He's a McKean senior.
It's another situation where Collinsworth, not ranked by, in the state rankings, going up against a guy that I'm sure he knows about and he's watched and he's heard. And, I'm interested to see how he does in these matches here, right?
Collinsworth, he hangs out at our practices. He comes in with our experience group this year. But Vaughn Brooks is one slap together individual, isn't he?
Man, that is. If you were going to draw up a high school athlete, you'd say this is the way I want him to look.
I think he enters the school through the weight room.
Yeah, nice shrug there. I mean, that is sort of a throwback to the Fast Times. The way guys used to be, as he kind of ankle picks his way here to a takedown.
To the awards area this time, 175.
Brooks, a senior from McKean, ranked number 2 in the state.
Right.
Getting to work here on top. His time sort of ticks down. 52 seconds up. 53 will go out of bounds. Start fresh here with Collinsworth on bottom. Brooks going to opt to let Collinsworth up and go to work on his feet here.
215 pounds. That means there's only one match left after this. The big guys. We used to call them heavyweights.
Are they not called heavyweights anymore?
No, when they put the cap on it, they became 285 pounders.
Okay, I get it. Those guys forehead to forehead here, hand fighting a little bit.
Brooks has lost a couple matches to the number 1 ranked wrestler out of Lake Forest, Chase Lewis.
Nice throw to the
right
back
to
here.
the back. 3 for a takedown.
Time.
Looking for the fall. Time runs out. Picks up 3 back. Brooks goes up 9-1 in the first period.
You say 3-point takedown, 4 backs, you're never really out of it, but damn, you can be pretty quick too, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's
another one of those, and you're out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Collinsworth gets the escape on the edge here. Second period. Oh, nice little shrug. He just has to learn to set his feet and follow it.
You know, a lot of times I think guys get too tight. Like he was deep. He had that deep. He got through the shrug. He's around the collar.
He just didn't set his feet.
Yeah, but even that, like you don't even need to finish that move. You look at a guy whose arm's over his face.
Right.
You just drop. You take a shot. You know, it can almost be used as a setup there. But he's hit it pretty good twice now. So
maybe over shrugging, a little too much.
Yeah, you might be right about that. That's interesting. See, this over tie here that Brooks has where he's feeding through, like trying to go for the shrug, that's kind of what I'm used to, as opposed to what he's doing now where he's over and now he's collar tying. And I don't know how you can beat a shot that way. You know, like I don't know how you can get through that arm if he just goes elbow down. He kind of blocks your shot. Does that make sense?
Everything makes sense.
Yeah. Don't tell my wife.
Until it doesn't.
Right.
Again, I'm Benny Mitchell. He's Josh DeFilippis. Picked him up last year and found him a home on that side in our upstate matches. Pleasure to have you on board.
I'm grateful you guys have me. This is something I enjoy more than anything. Watching wrestling, chatting about it. Time ticks away here, down to 22 seconds in the second period. Brooks of McKean leading Collinsworth 9-2. Both guys pummeling here for control. Brooks going to get a stalling call.
Wow.
As Collinsworth sort of walked him out of bounds.
As my partner, Scott Cameron, says, an aggressive stalling call.
An aggressive stalling call.
So we're going to move to the third 9-2 lead for Vaughn Brooks. Then he's going to go neutral.
What's the next thing on the schedule? Well, I guess big tournament-wise. I'm sure everybody's going to kind of go off.
For us, it'll be the conference tournaments.
Sure.
I know Caesar Rodney's going over to St. Mary Rikens in Baltimore next week for a big one.
Okay. And I think the Middletown Classic is one
that
everybody kind of will convene at again, I guess, right? Like we'll sort of see a lot of the same faces, which is good. If you lost a match to somebody this week, you get another chance in a few weeks.
Wednesday night, I'm going to have the Milford Buccaneers headed into Georgetown and take on the Sussex Tech Ravens.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, should be a good match.
Milford's got a very solid girls team.
Yeah.
Very solid girls team.
And so does Sussex Tech.
That's awesome.
I won't be able to get there in time to do the girls' match.
Okay. Well, I mean, they are really putting it together down in your area, Benny, and up here too. I mean, some of these schools. St. George's has 35 girls on their team.
Wow.
That's insane. I mean, it's great to see.
50 to go here. 9-2 lead for Vaughn Brooks.
See Collinsworth get his hips through. Try to throw, big dog. Let's do it. Let's go for it, man. You're unranked. Make a name for yourself here today.
What do you have to lose at this point?
That's what I'm saying.
Back and forth match over there to our right between Sally's and William Penn.
They've been going back and forth all day as a team. I mean, and William Penn is, and you know, it's number one in the tournament. Sally's number two. William Penn. They've been competing for that top spot at least all day, but it sounds like all tournament. So time ticks down here to 5 seconds in the third.
And Vaughn Brooks is going to give McKean their second Delcastle Invitational champion.
It's a good performance
with a 9-2 victory. And that's going to bring us down to the big men.
That guy's a fullback, huh?
He is a fullback. And good runner. The Bucks versus the Bucks.
Interesting.
Caravel and Milford.
Greg Lockett, ranked number one, senior from Milford, taking on, is that Matt Bruner? Is that the
Bruner, yeah.
Bruner. And he's a sophomore from Caravel. It's another big boy. I mean, Bruner's no slouch himself. Lockett just got his 100th career victory, I believe. I saw that. Which is such an accomplishment, winning 100 matches.
Especially as a 215 heavyweight.
Yes.
That means he was wrestling 215 when he was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And this year's champion at 175, Jose Washington.
Benny, do you prefer a dual meet to broadcast from, or a finals like this where you get a little bit of everybody and sort of, you know?
Programming-wise, dual meet.
Dual meet, yeah. It's easier, right? You get that lineup in.
Entertainment-wise, the tournament finals.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think you're doing a great job. I know this is. I've done some podcasting in my day. I've done a little bit of streaming, and I know how difficult it is.
Technology is great when technology is great.
Right.
When it's not, it's not.
You know, 5 minutes before and the Wi-Fi craps out.
Yeah.
But even, I mean, what you're doing is you're doing a great service.
Or you left a foot long wire home that you really needed.
Yeah.
Done that before. My wife has driven many wires from Lewis to Georgetown.
Here we go, getting started here. 285 pounds. Lockett versus Bruner. Buck versus Buck.
Bruner pulled an upset here today to get to the finals. Only a sophomore.
You know, I do coach for Newark Charter up here, so sometimes I'll as Bruner works into his rush, and at one point we did a little, you know, group workout with Caravel. And I'm still of the body and mind that what I provide is I can wrestle with guys and give a good. And we were partnering up, and Bruner was needing a partner, and I went to the other side of the mat.
Yeah.
I just have no interest.
I would have gone to the parking lot.
No interest. He's like, come on, coach. No way, sir.
Underway here in our last match of the night.
This is it for the night. This is the final match of the finals.
No score here. Bruner in the black for the Caravel Buccaneers. And Lockett in the maroon for the Milford Buccaneers.
I know they don't call them heavyweights anymore, but this is a very heavyweight style match. Let's lean on each other.
A lot of pummeling, a lot of pushing and shoving.
Yep. Nothing happens till it happens, and that's what it might look like. But there's a lot going on here.
I tell you what, there's not a weight class that gets fans on their feet any more than a heavyweight match.
And that's across combat sports, right? You get heavyweights boxing, you get heavyweights doing MMA. They have the power to light the fireworks. Bruner's going to start the second period here on bottom.
As we wind down, coming up, our DE302 outstanding wrestler. We'll get him up here. We'll get an interview. We'll get the bling. We'll get his picture up on social media tonight. Brought to you by Delaware Army National Guard.
Lockett tying up Bruner's back right ankle here and just kind of, you know, making it tough for him to get anything going on bottom. You got to carry, and I don't know how much Lockett weighs, but I imagine he is
around 265
about
or so.
265, and he's going to make Bruner feel every bit of that when he's underneath of him. He's going to
that's a load. That's a big load to carry.
Sure. doing a good job, driving on his toes, just kind of keeping pressure on Bruner at pretty much the entire time he's underneath of him. He's going to feel him. I don't know about 37 seconds here in the second period.
No score here. Lockett will have choice in the third. He's a hard man to hold. I mean, he is agile for 265.
I'm thinking in my head, if I'm Bruner, clearly Lockett's going to take bottom, I'd imagine, right?
Right.
Almost. He's going to get called for a stall call here.
With 11 seconds. No score in our final match of the night. 285 pounds.
That could come into play here. I mean, that's, we get back to our feet. I believe Lockett was called for stalling, right?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, if I'm Bruner, maybe I put him up. I'd say, hey, let's go. We'll start right from our feet. I'll give you the escape. Try to attack, maybe get a stall call, push to overtime. I don't know.
He's going to go optional start.
I think it's smart to not give up two here.
Right.
It's a good choice by Bruner to go optional there. Kind of get a momentum moving into Lockett to sort of help get him flattened out. Oh, going for the big man roll there.
Got to be careful when you get stuck there on that hip.
There it is.
And reversal for Lockett. Told you he's agile for a big man.
Yeah, he can go. It's going to be another stall call here, I feel like.
A lot
Coach
of time
Mike
left.
Welch wants one over there. He's holding up the stall call pretty loudly, I'd say.
His riding parallel hasn't really made an attempt to come out and turn, but also the defensive guy's on his belly.
Yeah, there's not much attempt from Bruner to work up. And, I mean, you kind of teach as a coach, like, hey, even if you're like straddling that leg's not really a good choice. So even if you have to jump out to the side and feint a half, and you gotta show something. Both guys are kind of not really looking to improve.
No.
So it's tough. I mean,
I think
you can call it. It would maybe make somebody feel good.
I think they're looking forward to dinner plans after the match.
Right. Yeah, he's going to get one here. Is Bruner.
29 seconds left.
2-1. Got to get that score. .29 seconds left here in the third period as we get set. Bruner on bottom. Needs an escape to tie it up. Reversal will put him on top.
Nice breakdown. That's probably going to end the match. Just enough movement to get away from another stall call. And that's it. Greg Lockett is your 285-pound Delcastle champion. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout, and we're going to be back with our outstanding wrestler.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
And welcome back to 302 Sports here at the Delcastle Invitational. Finals are over. Our outstanding wrestler, Santino Ciani, most impressive. Sophomore in high school, 0-0, third period. You took top.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about it. Take us through that.
Well, it was neutral first and second period, and then I knew he wasn't really doing anything, so like it was just me shooting, and I don't think he took a single shot in the match. So like I'm comfortable on top. I had to pick top.
And now take us through the turn and the pin. You had a restart. You'd ridden them pretty good. You got a restart, and you just on that next restart you just attacked and take us through that pin.
Well, I really just stayed to like what we do in the room. Like we just wrestled through every position like as hard as we can. So I'm like just been working what I've been working, and legs have worked pretty good for me. So
number 5 versus number 6. That was a big win out here for you today. Talk about your season going forward. What is in line for Santino Ciani? What goals are you working towards?
I'm working towards getting top of that podium at the end of the year.
When it's most important.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Santino Ciani, our DE 302 outstanding wrestler for tonight. And make sure we get that picture because we need to get you up on social media. All right,
yes,
thank you. Folks, that's a wrap from Delcastle Invitational. Sally's runs away with the team title. A lot of great actions. We had 4 number 1 wrestlers get knocked down today. That's a wrap from Delcastle. I'm Benny Mitchell for Josh Philippus. We'll see you Wednesday night. We'll see you Wednesday night at Sussex Tech. All right. Chris. Get Santino's